guys, it's so good to see you.
What's up?
How are you? Please comment below with the most fun thing that you've done this so far this summer. So far this summer, we have went to Montana, and 4th of July came and went. We haven't really updated you guys on that. We were
The 4th.
going to be in a parade,
America.
but our float broke down. We ended up hopping in the back of somebody else's truck and being in the parade that way. So we'll show a little footage here.
Are you going to show a picture of the holler crawler that broke down?
Yes, I will show a picture. We decorated it. It looked great.
Papa Jerry's he calls it the holler crawler because this area is like a bowl up here in the hills, and it's called a holler. And so he called it the holler crawler, and it's a pretty cool little maintenance vehicle for a golf course type of thing. So
yes, so we decorated the snot out of it, and when I say we, it was my mom, myself, and her friend Patty, and yeah, we got down there and the thing stopped working. So anyway, so we got down there, so we hopped on the back and we had a great time, and it was great weather. There was a really good turnout. So Clark Fork is not very big, but people like come from far and wide to come to this parade. It's only about 3.5 blocks long, but it was good. So Ken videotaped a bunch of stuff. You'll probably be seeing little snippets here. We'll put them up as we're talking. But everybody had a good time. We gave a lot of candy, and there was lots of kids, and it was good. Hondo wants to say hi apparently, or Ken wants to say hi.
I've got to have a lot of fun lately with riding the mountain bike. There's a cool loop that I did from here, not we, and I didn't track how many miles it is, but it was intense. I went the wrong way the first time because one way the hills are a lot steeper to ride up than the other way. So I had to stop because I was getting attacked. In first gear, I'm going like 0 miles an hour, and I got destroyed. I mean, she had to put
lots of mosquitoes.
Yeah, she had to put aloe vera all over me, and it was through my shirt and everything. It was crazy. So then the next day or the day after, I went the other loop direction, and I made it that time. It was really satisfying, but it was long, arduous.
Yes. This is why Amanda doesn't go out on evening walks, because there are so many bugs out there. So not a big fan of the bugs in the evening.
She's not a big fan of the bugs at any time.
That's true. So I tend not to be outside here very much.
She's not really what you'd call outdoorsy.
No. I'm a little bit outdoorsy. I like it in small pieces, not in big chunks. But we are super thankful of where we're at, and the opportunity to be here and to be rent-free.
In the woods.
In the woods. But yes. Hopefully our next destination will be closer to a city where it's a little bit more walkable and all that kind of stuff. And we also find ourselves down in Sandpoint, which is about a 35-minute drive from here, many days a week. So it's just a lot of driving back and forth.
And I just want to give a shout out to my friend Sam, who rode his motorcycle all the way to Coeur d'Alene. I drove down there. It's only for me about an 1.5-hour drive. I think it was 7 hours for him on his big bad Harley. And then we got to hang out for a few hours and have dinner and coffee afterwards and just chill out. It was really cool. I think he said he got home at midnight on his motorcycle. That's crazy. Thanks, Sam. I love you.
Yes.
And then like the next day, it just so happens that Lakahi and Mariah were here on vacation with their family, and so we got to go out to dinner with them.
And when we say here, we mean in Sandpoint.
So we got to go out to dinner with them and catch up, and that was really special. We got to hold the baby and love on him.
Yes.
I got to feed him.
Yes, and we have a little funny story. So we are sitting at the table, and Lakahi hands Ikaya to Ken, and so Ken is loving on little Ikaya. It's such a sweet, sweet little boy. And from yonder, we hear a gentleman asking, "Are you Grandpa? Hey, Grandpa, are you Grandpa?"
So.
And I quickly realized that he's talking about Ken.
Yes. So for the first time ever, I was accused of being a grandpa. I don't know how I feel about that, but yeah.
I thought it was pretty funny. Anyways, Ken had to correct him. No, not Grandpa. just
Maybe I
Fred.
need some just for men.
Yes. He does. I don't think he realizes how much pepper and salt is up in here. Until he sees himself in a picture.
Yeah, but that was a really special time. And then,
Yes.
and then I drove to, what's that
Medical
town?
Lake.
Yeah, there's a little city, the town outside of that. Anyway, I drove and had coffee with Mike. So it's like a 4-hour round trip to have coffee and hang out with Mike for a couple hours. So that was really special to be able to do that. So it was really funny to have, 3 different engagements in just, 3 or 4 days with our peeps.
Yes. So if anybody would like to come visit us, just hit us up. We're willing to drive a few hours
Yeah,
to
and
say
hey,
hello.
But don't feel obligated, Tom Baker, to, don't feel bad if you can't come, because it's a long drive. And when we end up somewhere else from here, further across the country, that'll be a little less reasonable to meet halfway or whatever. But for anyone keeping score, I'm just saying, you don't have to.
Don't feel obligated.
We're not going to think anything less of any of you guys.
Anyways, and then church updates. We are still attending the Calvary. We have attended the assembly, and this week we actually stopped by Cedar Hills to check them out. Honest opinion, not a big fan. A little bit, there were some cameras and screens and a little light and a fog machine or something. Just not my jam. So it was nice to be able to check it out and be there and see what they got going on and listen to their message. But I don't know that we're going to go back to that one. Probably just going to stick with the Calvary and the assembly for now. We're going to try to join, the assembly has a Monday night dinner, so we're going to try to join that and just, again, meeting people in the community, rubbing elbows with our neighbors. And then as far as my doula stuff has gone, I did get one referral, but it was for a birth in October, and we're not going to be here in October, so I had to pass on that. I did go up to Bonners Ferry and met with a couple doulas up there. We chatted, and one mama showed up for the class that they were going to teach, so it didn't end up being a class, unfortunately. But we did chat and brainstormed about some things that they could do in the area to come together with the other expecting parents and stuff and educate and help them out. You're so good. So any other updates?
I finally got my background check done to help with Idaho families, so I will have about, starting tomorrow, I'll have about 5 weeks to work with them, so hopefully, yeah.
We're not sure what our duration here looks like, 4, 3, 5, 6, 8 weeks.
So we're at the point now where we're parsing out the next step, and so we've got a short list of locations, and we're going to be seeking opportunities in each location, and then whichever one gives us the best opportunity, or the most impactful opportunity, that's where we're going to try first. And I think our little goal is that we're going to say we're committing to 6 months to a year
in the next location.
Yeah, to see what we can learn about the place, if it's a place that we can end up,
Right.
So yeah,
how we can
figuring it
help
out.
the community, how we can plug in what their need is.
Yes, because
and all that good stuff.
because I don't know if I mentioned this on an earlier video, but we're learning that it's, being somewhere for a month is not going to be a long enough period. We've been here for a month now, and we're literally just now starting to be able to interact on a reasonable level with the community. So,
Right.
especially if you're going to try to do anything in an organization, you're going to have to go through a background check. You're going to have to meet people, interview with them, and stuff like that. So, there's all this stuff that we probably didn't even think about that would be just natural obstacles to going from place to place and helping people. It's not that easy. So, it takes a little forethought. So we decided that I think our next place is going to be 6 months to a year.
Yep.
So that we've actually committed to a time frame of being able to actually be impactful.
Right. All right. Well, that's the update that we have for you guys, and we will keep you updated on if anything else comes about with that.
And if anyone can comment below, what do they think this comes from? And then if you know, that'll be awesome. I'll announce the winner.
The winner. There's like going to be a winner.
There's not a prize though. There's no prize.
There's no prize. But if you know what it is, please feel free to comment below. All right. We love you guys. We miss you. We hope that you guys are having a great summer, and we will talk to you soon.